Part of the mindful aspect needing to grow is the ability to study, improve, and repeat. Those are only 3 steps that you need to be able to improve. But first you gotta be mindful, you gotta be present and just knowing exactly what it is that you're doing. Most people aren't even present with whatever that activity is. I'm always gonna relate back to tattooing, with running. Those are the things that I'm passionate about. Most people know that they're doing a tattoo or that they're doing running, but they're just so caught up in the suffering of that act, that struggle, that they forget to study every single action, to be deliberate about it, enough to improve, and then repeat that cycle over. Most people are just repeating. They're repeating the same action, the same habit, the same patterns of life, and they're expecting different results. So the reason why you see a lot of tattooers taking a long time to progress, they don't have the system in place to be able to study, scrutinize, observe, be deliberate with every single element. That goes from your setup to your clients, how you talk to them, how you handle yourself, how you talk to yourself, how you prepare for the day, how you begin your day, how you go through it, how you carry yourself on, how you end it. If you're not absolutely mindful and present throughout the entire process, it's gonna take you so long to improve. You can improve and get better whatever it is that you're doing on a second by second, minute to minute basis. That means that line that you're pulling, study it, scrutinize it. That mile that you're running, study and scrutinize it. When it comes to running, study your heart rate, study your cadence, study your pace. Study all the elements that you need, the elevation gain, the elevation lost. And if you can really begin to tune in to all of the minute details, then you become aware, you become present, you become mindful, you're studying the process. You have to now make adjustments, you have to adapt. Knowing the facts, knowing what has been done already, what has taken place, what can you improve on? What minor adjustments, what major adjustments can you make? Improve on those things. If you can, take it a step further. Anticipate what happens if you make this change. Premeditate the result. So that if you can take the steps from here to here, you should be able to get that result. But if you premeditate it wrong and you're not actually here, you're either lower or higher, understand that, study that aspect, and continue to make adjustments and improve. It's a science experiment of like the consciousness. You know, it's just knowing what it is that you're doing, being so focused, so aware, nothing else is in your realm of being. You always have a reason as far as what it is that you're doing. And if you don't know the reason why you're not getting certain results, you need to study your subconscious. You need to go really deep down, because every single thing that we're doing, it does have a correlation to something that has happened to us in the past. So begin to study your patterns, your habits, be mindful of your wake up hours, your fitness hours, your studying hours, your meal times, what you're eating, your family time, your you time, and figure out ways that you can make improvements. The moment you begin to do that right now, even as I'm doing this video, what kind of adjustments can I make? How can I say things a little bit differently? It's being super mindful through the action. It starts to pour out of you. You can start to see it, you can feel it. You know that tingling sensation when it's like, oh shit, I think I'm getting better at this. But the only way you can feel that is by being mindful in the present moment, studying, improving, and repeating. It took a lot of time to get those things into place. My dad was a scholarly man in school, elementary school, middle school, even up until high school. He passed away when I was 16. But from about 3rd grade up until 10th grade, we had a giant whiteout, a dry erase board, hanging above a table that was between the kitchen and the exit to the front door. Every night we had to leave our homework there. My pile was here, my sister's pile was here, and my dad would scrutinize our homework. And we'd wake up to see all of our homework was hand signed, and on the whiteout board was notes full of things that we could have done better, things that were wrong, questions for us to think about. How could we have done this better? Why are we making the same mistakes? And through that, that was my first mentor. He was able to really help me understand the process, not the end result of what was taking place, but the process on how to improve on a regular basis. So I take that and I pass that on to you guys. What are you doing that's not yielding you the results that you want? Great job on the things that you're happy with. What can we do better next time? It's okay if you're content. If you're perfectly happy exactly where you're at, hooray for you. Stay there. Don't ever complain about anything else. But once you have the system in place, your life will begin to progress and grow. You'll also be more adept at being able to handle spontaneous events, things that aren't going your way. Then you begin to learn to anticipate those things, improve and repeat, so that you can avoid as much of that as possible. Happy Friday, enjoy your weekend. I've got an amazing tattoo today. I'm looking forward to it.